I hear you. So eventually, these football players get in, and we're kind of like, you realize, like, we have no pull. We're nobodies. Like, sure, we just made 10,000 people laugh, but that doesn't matter in the grand scheme.
It matters to me, but yeah, I see what you mean.
Agreed.
I know what you mean.
But then you see in the distance a giant hand come out, and he's like, I got you two in. And he gets me and Shane in, and we're in now. Ooh. Now we're on the grounds. We get some drinks. And we go to the middle, and it's all these good-looking people, these hip people. It means the world to them to be in. And you just see a circle in the middle. He's in the round, and he comes out, and he's like, hey, everybody, I'm Drake. I'm drunk. I'm cool. You guys want to be me? And they're all like, ah! And these women would give their uterus to blow this guy.
That's what's so weird. These guys get, like, married. I don't know if Drake is married. I wouldn't know Drake if he walked in here and kissed me on the ass, but...
Yeah.
Is he married? Like,
no,
how do people get married? Okay, because some people get married.
I know. I find that strange, too.
It's wild. I'm married because nobody wants to fuck me on the planet. But.
Exactly. I disagree. I think we get Chuck to fuck you.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. He's mad about the Star Wars comment, I think.
Well, somebody's going to watch it.
What can you do?
All right, so we go to Drake. It's fun, whatever. Finally, we do all the shows. It's all killer. Burt murders. We get out of there. Every night's different. Food, great, whatever. Hot tub. Guy Fieri shows up to do Something's Burning. Something's Burning's Burt's show. Got to meet Guy Fieri. Got to meet all these NFL players. Just a great time. So now it's a Super Bowl day. Now, thank God the Super Bowl's at 4. You can sleep in a little. You can take a breather. We go to the Super Bowl, and Big J goes, I got shrooms. And I go, well, I'm not the biggest football guy, so hand those over to me.
The idea of doing shrooms when my team is in the Super Bowl is, like, baffling.
Well, he didn't want to do them.
Oh, okay.
So I took them.
He had some, but didn't do it.
Yeah, some fan handed it off to him. He's like, I don't know what psycho would take these. And I go, huh? Okay. And I've already eaten them by then.
Because watching the Patriots in the Super Bowl on mushrooms, that's the worst thing I can imagine.
Well, we got some great seats, and I felt bad because these seats are... I'm not going to say how much they were, but I know the number, and it ain't pretty. It's almost as much as those eggs.
I'm going to say $15,000 a seat.
More.
Wow. I saw the seats. He sent me a photo. Those were honeys. Those were sweeties.
45-yard line, I think row 20.
Wow. Yeah, because I started to text, boy, those are the best seats you could get or something like that. But then it was like, oh, well, this doesn't read as a joke. And then you'll be like, no, they're pretty good. I didn't want to have that weird exchange where you're like, I know it was a joke.
Yeah, no,
but those were something. Those are
real peach.
You think you died, went to heaven.
Lunch right there, and Birdie pulls in the hot dogs, and you never have to worry about it. Like, should we get a hot dog? I don't know. He just brings you 12 hot dogs and 9 beers and 4 White Claws. So I popped the shrooms, and I'm drinking. The football game's amazing. They show all the celebrities, great time. But when that fucking halftime show hit with Rihanna up there, I was like, because you're already an hour in, and it looked like I was watching Super Mario Brothers live, and I'm like, is she pregnant? The whole thing, I thought it was going to be the most elaborate abortion of all time. It was bananas. She's up there. All those white things ran out, like, the lights are going. Elon Musk is winking at me. I look at Gillis, he's going, and I was like, it was too much.
Because that's the thing that's weird, because I'm like, normally at a game, at halftime, you're like, all right, let's go stretch, let's get a beer, let's fuck each other. But you got to stick around for the halftime show. That's a big deal.
Big deal on the shrooms. And it was a great game. Like the Eagles scored like the first play.
Right.
They got like a touchdown immediately, and then Gillis and Jay are like, we got this. This is over. And the Eagles were, I think, what do you call it? Set to win? Favorites. Yeah. Thank you.
Only by 1.5, I think.
Okay. Well, that Mahomes is a real cutie. He's got something up his ass.
Yeah, I love him. Yeah, I really like him a lot.
But apparently there was a bad call. I don't know what the hell's going on. But
yeah, it was crazy. Very anticlimactic. But an amazing game. Now, take me through like the beginning, on like the morning of. Is everyone pumped and going crazy? And
yeah, the morning was awesome.
What time do you head over there? What's the security like? What's the vibes? Are there celebrities sitting near you? I assume the celebrities have boxes.
They're all in boxes. They show Kevin Hart. He's up there dancing in his box in his Eagles jersey, and I was like, is that weird that you're here? Because we're in regular seats. I mean, they're great seats, but they're regular. And he's like, that's crazy, because that's probably like a couple million to be in that. And so I was like, yeah, that's a good point. All right. And it was just mayhem getting in. But Guy Fieri, he goes, you guys are coming to the Super Bowl, be my private guest, come to Flavortown. So we get to the game, and it's just mayhem with the cars and the barricades and the scanning and the tickets. We slide into Flavortown. It's open bar. It's free food. He goes up on stage. He brings Bert up on stage. He's got his own private stage. And people spend millions on this thing. This is their whole life coming out here.
Right.
So Flavortown was amazing. You could sit down and take a breather.
This is a restaurant, Flavortown, in the stadium?
It's like next to the stadium. It's a big patch of whatever that's covered in by fences, and it's got a stage, it's got a bar, it's got cornhole. It's like a nice little, what's that called? The desert.
Mirage.
Not Mirage.
Cactus.
With the
Cowboy.
With the euphoric kind of
Oasis.
Mirage.
Oasis. Thank you.
Oh, great
Decent band. So Wonderwall.
Good.
I like them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we had to Flavortown, and then from Flavortown, you got a little tunnel into the building.
Wow.
So we had a little hookup. And I feel bad. I've been making fun of Guy Fieri for like 20 years. He's the coolest guy. He's the nicest guy. He was a giving guy. He was a funny guy.
I know so little about Guy Fieri.
Fun guy.
I take so much pride in not knowing shit, but then when it's time, I'm like, what's he like? What's he do?
But he's got the flames on his shirt. He's everything a comic shouldn't be. He's got the spiky yellow hair with the sunglass wrapped around the back of the neck, and you go, what are you doing, asshole? He's got a pinky ring.
And where's he from?
I want to say Florida.
It feels Florida-y.
Cleveland, something maybe Midwest. I don't know, but he's a cool cat, and he's a cocky, fun-loving, confident guy. He walked up and Something's Burning goes, here you go, whoop, 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 gave us all cigars before he even helloed us.
Wow.
And then I went, and he goes, give me that. And he lit it for me. He's like a man.
That's sweet, yeah.
Yeah. So, whatever, we go to Flavortown. He's up on stage with Diplo or Machine Gun Queefy, whatever these guys are called. And they're all hip. I don't know this world.
No, it's a crazy world.
I like Larry David, and I think Woody Allen's innocent. You know, I'm in another planet with these guys.
Yeah, he is innocent.
Yeah. So we go to the game. The seats are great. Getting through those bowels is always a bitch.
Yeah, the bowel.
Because then you got to find okay, we're 24A, and you got to find all that signage, and it's a cattle call in there. So finally, just get the seats, and it's just a great game, and you can feel it, and you're just like, even as not a sports guy, that the vibes in there, the energy, it's like Coliseum shit.
Now, do you have to root for the Eagles because you're with Shane and Jay? Are they flipping out and all serious and crazy?
Yeah. So I felt like, I'll just be a part of the group.
Yeah.